to the brand new Sistah Speak Power Book 2 Ghost, the original Stars series. I'm Sistah Alum.
I'm Sistah J.
I'm Sistah A.
And I am Sistah K. And welcome to episode 1. Let's get started.
Episode 1.
Number 1.
Brand new.
Number 1.
Welcome,
Brand
welcome,
new.
everyone.
Hey, everybody. Hey.
Family, all of y'all newbies to us. We are here, as you can see, live on video.
Yes.
For the very first time.
Yep.
And if y'all do not know who we are, we have a plethora of podcasts that we have done over the years. We've been podcasting for a long as time. And yes, we are explicit. So if you don't like cussing, go ahead and exit.
Yeah, you might want to exit the room.
Because we say it all.
Exit stage left.
Thank you. But we've been podcasting for a long ass time, and we basically talk about any and everything from a sister's point of view. So if you don't like sisters either, you know, bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, I would say if you don't like sisters either, what the fuck you doing here then?
Okay, hello.
You know?
So before we get started, we are starting with our ritual that we have started with our Patreon videos, where we discuss what we are wearing on our bodies, our heads, our lips, as well as what we are sipping on. And I'll go ahead and get started.
All right.
First of all, in our authentic, Sistah A, got it ready?
Got it ready.
Mug. That is customized. Thank you, Sistah J, for this beautiful gift.
Mm-hmm.
And it's personalized, but it's got our government names. I have my, and I brought it with me so I could show y'all because I haven't been able to remember what it's called. French Vanilla Cappuccino, and this is Walmart's brand.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay.
French Vanilla, and this is a K-cup that you can put in your Keurig. And then I add some French vanilla liquid creamer to it, and it is so tasty. I am not a coffee drinker. LM, this is not coffee-licious. It is not.
Okay.
It is so good.
I have to try
That's what I'm
it.
sipping on. I am wearing my Sistah Speak swag shirt, courtesy
So
of
nice.
Crown Royal. Excuse me, not Crown Royal. Crown Jewel embroidery.
It's too early to drink.
Too early for
I was going to say, it's a little early for that purple bag.
Okay. I don't
That's
have
wild.
my hat on today, but you can see it up here. And thank you to Crown Jewel Embroidery. My friend Misha started that little company, and she did a fantastic job.
Awesome.
They're so nice.
And then for my
With our names on the
lips-
back.
Oh, yes, our names are on the back, but I'm not turning around.
It's okay.
And then for my lip today, I am wearing, this is new to the show. I haven't worn this one yet. It's Sephora, and it's cream lip shine. And the color is not really a color. It's just a number 10. This is
Let's
the
see.
color.
Nice.
Oh, that's
nice.
pretty.
Really deep, but very
is.
creamy and
It's
very
nice.
good coverage.
Okay.
And not very, it doesn't bleed much, but is very nice.
Oh,
that is pretty.
It's very
Nice. I like
rich.
that.
yes.
I love it.
That's
So
good.
that's all me done. Who's next?
I will go next. Why not? So I am wearing, I'll start with my swag first. I am also wearing a product of Crown Jewel Embroidery. Thank you so much. It's the Sistah Speak hat. So comfortable.
Yes.
And I wear it almost every day. Seriously, almost every day, even indoors. Then I also have for swag, my blingy LM charms. Thank you, Sistah A.
Welcome in.
And thank you, Sistah K, for the hat. Your friend, awesome job.
Yes.
Then I am sipping.
Oh wait, no, you.
Oh,
you forgot one.
wait. Your shirt.
Shirt.
Your shirt.
Spades.
I was gonna come back.
Oh,
to
okay.
it.
Oh,
Okay, go ahead.
sorry.
You're sipping on-
I'll go. So I also am representing Spades Up.
I
And
love that.
Yeah. Pop that P.
Oh, you should use that for P Valley.
yes. Oh, pop that P.
Pop that P. Sister A's like, no. Go ahead.
Don't be popping your pee. Unless you know what you're doing with that pee.
Oh my gosh, that was good. Okay.
Oh my God, that was so.
Okay, so y'all now know how we do.
How we do, okay?
Oh, sorry, LM. Sorry for the interruption.
I'm waiting for Sister Key to stop popping that P.
Ready? Oh gosh.
All right, that was a good one. Then I also have a wristband for Spades Up, which is my real brother brand. Then I am drinking in the authentic Yeti mug. Thanks to Sister J. I love it. I absolutely love it.
They're
And
really
on the
good.
back, it has my gum in. So y'all gonna see what I'm
So nice.
And inside, I am drinking one of my absolute favorite teas. I'm a tea drinker, which you guys will figure out if you don't know already.
Mhm.
I am drinking chai latte tea with vanilla soy milk and a pinch of cinnamon.
Ooh la la.
So I just mix it all together, throw it in the microwave,
That sounds
and in my
good.
Yeti mug.
Fancy.
It's delicious. I
Nice.
love
That
it.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm. And the Yeti keeps it nice and hot.
That's
It
right.
does.
Yes. And on the side, in my Patreon thermos that I absolutely love,
Thank you,
is
Patreon.
ice cold waters.
Ooh, that ice is
Ice cold waters.
Ice is clanking.
Waters.
Clank. Clank, clank.
Clank.
And your lippy.
And on my lips, I have one of my faves. It's by MAC Cosmetics. It's called Show Orchid. And
Love
it is a poppin'
Wow.
pink,
That's a
which
pretty
I have
Wow.
renamed it Sistah Speak Pink.
Hank.
Yes.
Hank.
Hank.
The pine.
There goes that P again.
Hey.
Oh, y'all have to excuse us. We just did P Valley, so you
We
know.
did.
We got P Valley on the brine.
Yeah,
We
so
did.
y'all could go look that one up too.
Yes. If
We
you
did
watch
that
P
one.
After
Valley,
show.
check
Yeah.
out our
Yes, it'll be the
after
Sister
show.
Speak after show.
Okay.
Yes.
Sister A.
Oh, wait.
Wait,
Sorry.
she's not done.
I almost forgot.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So I may get a little loopy as we go on, and let me
Oh,
show
boy,
you
here we
why.
go.
I'm like, I think I'm addicted.
Oh my!
God.
You're gonna get some of this
You think
stuff.
it's really
Oh.
potent, though? You think it really?
You know
has
what I
it?
catch myself doing?
It has no THC in it though.
No,
Right, you don't feel it.
No.
It has
but it does
none.
calm you.
I think it's a mental thing.
I
Ah.
think it is too.
I think it's a mental thing.
Mhm.
But I catch myself. So everyone, we did a commentary on an Amazon Prime show called Homecoming. And you know the lady who kept doing the
Yeah.
The roller.
The roller.
that's how I feel like I'm doing that like every 2 minutes. I'm rolling
all day?
on. Yes. And I'm rolling on. It's by e.l.f. Eyes, Lips, Face Cosmetics. It's called Calm Balm.
Uh-huh.
And it's got cannabis and hemp oil.
The hemp.
The hemp.
The
The
hemp.
Like that. The hemp. It's got
hemps.
the hemps.
You're getting addicted to the hemps.
I am. It's very moisturizing. So I put it on with my lippy.
Nice. And you think it enhances
It does enhance the color. Does my pink look even pinker
It
today?
Well, it just looks pink.
Looks
Okay.
pink.
Pink.
Yeah, it enhances the color.
Pink.
All right. Now I'm done.
All right. A.
Okay, for me, I'll start with my swag. I have my beautiful crown jewels embroidered Sistah K.
Hi, twin.
Sistah Speak twinsies today.
Twinsies.
I also have my A on today.
Beautiful.
My bling.
Mine. Okay.
I have my waters in my usual Zack Attack.
Go
Giant.
Zach.
Not a Yeti.
Giant Zach.
Giant waters. And for my lippy today, I'm using my Mega Last Wet n Wild
Ooh.
liquid catsuit. Is that upside down?
Yeah.
Nope,
And
that's
it's
good.
called Wine is the Answer.
Yeah.
Love this
I
stuff.
like that.
color.
Love the
I
name.
like that color.
That is
Yeah,
your
thank you.
color, Sister
It
A.
is.
It
is.
It's her color.
It is.
I like it.
And for me, I'm also using hempless. No cannabis. And this is Dr. Bronner's
Okay.
peppermint lip balm, organic.
Ooh. Do you
Yeah.
feel the tingle?
Yeah, I was going to ask you that too.
Don't.
No?
Oh,
No, I
I
don't
do
feel the
when I
tingle.
use Dr. Bronner's though.
Okay, the lip
Yeah,
balm.
I feel that tingle.
That
Pepper-
liquid soap
the
will have your
peppermint.
body whistling.
that is
nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta
We
be careful
love
with
Dr.
that.
Bronner's.
You
Yeah.
got to be
we
careful
do.
with that peppermint soap. Though.
Oh, you really
Yeah.
do.
You gotta be careful.
You
Where
learn
you-
about
Hey,
crevices
where
you
you-
didn't even
Right.
know you
Thank
had.
you, okay? Stuff be tingling you ain't never felt before.
Okay.
Don't use it airwear.
No.
Okay. Spots. Oh my God.
Not airwear. No.
Not airwear.
Not everywhere. Okay. I forgot my bling today, but
You got no bling at all today.
I don't have no bling
Wow.
on. But I am wearing my embroidery shirt by Crown Jewel Embroidery. It's got the logo and everything. It's really nice. And
Yes.
it's comfortable too. It's really
It is
soft and
comfortable.
comfortable.
Really
Mhm.
Shirt.
nice.
So thank you, Sister K's friend.
Yes.
Misha?
I have my giant Patreon thermos full of waters. Mine's kind of melted. I've been drinking on it. So
I can hear
Still
it.
hear the water.
Yep.
And what I'm sipping on with this is just a regular coffee cup with my lily pad cup holder,
Topper.
Yes.
topper. And today I'm drinking Donut Shop Dark.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, so is it?
Oh, it's
sweet
really good.
Like a donut?
No, it's coffee,
Okay.
so it's dark.
Yeah. It's sort of like the
Well,
coffee you get
but
at like
You
Dunkin'.
can put sugar in
Dunkin'
it.
Donut.
Right.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Do you
And-
put cream and sugar in your coffee?
I use coffee cream.
Okay.
And for my lippy today, I have some dark shit on today.
I like it.
I do too.
I do too. And it's
I
more,
wanted-
it's more red.
I want to be different. So this is the NYX. I love the way this
The
goes on though. The NYX Powder Puff Lippy.
I love the powder puff.
I love
Oh,
Tell
I
them,
love
tell
it.
them about the powder puff, Jay.
And this is Moody. That's the name of it.
I like that
I'm showing you.
color.
I like it
It's
too.
really nice.
Ooh,
Mhm.
That's
Really
nice.
nice.
Yeah.
that's darker than your usual.
It
Yes.
is.
I
It's
like
more
it.
red than her usual.
Yeah.
And of course, my tried and true Avon Glimmer Sticks lip liner
What's it called?
in chocolate.
Chocolate.
Pop that Tay.
Pop the Tay.
Same
Whatever
as
that
popping the
stands
P.
for.
Right.
I don't know yet.
We want to do a quick shout out to our patrons, our new patron subscribers who have recently joined us. And we would like to say thank you and hello to Carla, to
Hey,
Linda,
Hey,
and to Melissa Sue.
Melissa,
Hey,
how you
Carla.
doing? Welcome.
And joining
Yes.
our Patreon.
Welcome aboard. Okay, let's get into Power Book 2 Ghost.
Yes.
First of all, we're
Long
going to
ass
say,
name.
The name.
first of all, we're going to say, we're not calling it Power Book 2 Ghost because Ghost is dead.
Yeah.
I don't
So-
even know why they put that in there.
Spoiler
Let's
alert.
clarify
Understand.
before you get into that too that of the 4 sisters, only half watched all of Power, the series
Yes.
Power.
Season 1.
6 seasons.
Well,
right?
6
seasons.
seasons of
6
Power.
seasons.
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Sister
Yeah.
K and I have not watched anything except the first episode of Power.
So,
Ghost.
Sister Lim and I
Book 2
are going to
Ghost.
give y'all a
Yeah.
quick little recap.
Thank
Great.
you. 'Cause
So you'll know
I
who
need that
is who.
after watching the first
All
episode
right.
because they did give us a recap, but
Right.
without knowing who everyone
Okay.
was.
Okay.
But
let
they
me tell
did
you.
show the more important parts. It was
They
a really
did.
good
First
recap.
of all, everybody needs to understand that Tariq is a twin, and his twin sister was murdered by a dirty cop.
Ugh.
So he's got
because
the whole
of Tariq.
because of Tariq though.
Oh, really?
But he's got the whole attitude. But the whole point of Power is a James St. Patrick, aka Ghost, was a drug dealer from his high school days on up. He's a big time New York drug dealer that even the Russians and the Jamaicans and everybody else deals with. But he's trying to go legit. So he opens up a nightclub called Truth. It's a high-end,
Mhm.
high-level nightclub. That's where we start Power.
Okay.
Tasha, his wife, has been his ride or die from high school days.
Mhm.
And I mean, she is all up in it. She keeps the books for the drug
So
company.
she really does know.
Yeah, she
about the
really
whole
can run
operation.
things.
Okay.
Yeah, she can.
Mhm.
However, he
An
tried to keep.
accessory.
She was
Yes.
on the low, because he's the dealer. Tommy Egan is Ghost's best friend from high school, and you haven't seen him yet, and he's a co-drug dealer. They're in that business together, and he keeps trying to tell Ghost, "You're not going legit. You still in the game, man." And Ghost is trying to extricate himself. Life is beautiful. Everything's going great until the opening night of Truth. In walks Angela, who is a federal prosecutor, but she's also a high school classmate that Ghost had a crush on way back in the day.
Mhm.
So he starts having an affair with her.
Oh,
It
Lord.
gets so out of hand that he leaves Tasha for Angela.
Damn.
I mean, when
Well,
Tasha,
but does he know?
Tasha found out
Does he
Tasha
know?
found
about
out.
the affair.
yes,
But
She
wait,
found out.
Does
and confronted
Ghost
him.
know that she's a federal prosecutor?
hell yes, Tommy.
Not immediately.
Not immediately,
His
but
best
Tommy
friend
tells him,
Tommy
look,
tells him.
look, you are messing up your family and my family, because Tommy feels like Tasha and Tariq and all the kids is his too, because they're that close.
Because they're that close.
They're that close.
brothers, like brothers
And,
or something.
and he said, "You're going to mess all this up," and she's a federal prosecutor. And wait a minute, throughout this whole time, all the federal prosecutors know there's a drug dealer named Ghost. They don't know who Ghost is.
Well, this is the
They've been
thing.
trying to
So
find out who Ghost is.
Right. No one knows that James St. Patrick, which
Is
is his
Ghost.
government name,
Government
that
name.
in the streets and as a drug dealer, he goes by Ghost.
Okay.
So Angela,
And he
this
is a
federal
ghost.
prosecutor,
So she doesn't know
Oh.
she does not know that he's really
Okay.
Ghost.
Okay.
He just knows, he's James from in high school, and he's
Exactly.
opened up a brand new
He's cute.
nightclub.
And he's cute.
He's a businessman.
And
got
he
some-
got
He does
that
not
name,
know.
but he got that name because he is a ghost. He will shoot you and backstab you and everything. Nobody ever knows him.
Mm-mm.
And the way 50 Cent comes in, he's Kanan. 50 Cent comes in because Ghost and Tommy used to work for Kanan.
Oh,
And
before
Okay.
Ghost and Tommy backstab Kanan. However, Tommy
And
at the time-
Tasha.
and
Tasha,
but
too.
Tommy didn't know at the time they was backstabbing him until it was done.
Mm.
But he was a part of the backstab. So when we first meet Kanan, he's in prison.
Mhm.
That's 50 Cent
Okay.
that character.
And he's in prison because Ghost,
Because
Tommy,
of
and
Ghost
Tasha
and
put him
Tommy.
there.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So
They
he's
put
got
in
it
there.
out for them when he gets
Oh
out.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's good.
Okay.
Yes.
But anyway, so that was the background of all these people, and all of those federal prosecutors, Sachs, and all the other ones that you see in book 2, they were steadily trying to put a Ghost away the
Mhm.
whole.
But they
like,
still
season
didn't know
5
who
and 6.
Ghost was.
Well,
So eventually, I
they
can't
kind
remember
of
which
figured it out, but they couldn't
season.
prove it. That's the thing. They couldn't.
Well, I
prove
couldn't
it.
remember which season where Angela put 2 and 2 together. That, oh shit, the man I'm in love with is not really, he's James St. Patrick, but he's also Ghost.
She didn't put that shit
And
together
I'm
until
trying
almost
to-
5.
And I'm trying to put him behind bars.
Mm.
Exactly.
So
But she
she,
covered for
of
him.
course, she felt conflicted, but then she also kind of started covering for him and giving him a heads up, like, look, there's going to be a bust.
Mhm.
Don't be here.
Okay.
So she
Mhm.
starts looking out for him.
Mhm.
Sachs, her partner, finds out. And so he kind of wants to turn on Angela too. Like, look, this is a federal case that we have to solve. It's our job. But of course, Angela's like, but I love him. What am I supposed to do? Tommy is still pissed. Like, I don't know why you
Hey.
even fooling
Jacking with this
around.
woman.
Tommy's
Yeah.
my man. Wait till y'all
You're
see
taking
Tommy.
this
Tommy,
too far.
I'm Team
So
Tommy.
eventually, in the last season of Power,
Mhm.
Tommy kills Angela.
Ooh.
Yeah. But he was
And
really aiming for Ghost.
He was actually trying to kill Ghost.
Ooh.
Tommy's thing is, if your shit blow up, my shit blowing
Well,
up.
but Ghost
And I
was,
can't have that.
hey, but Ghost was dissing Tommy too. Ghost had
Yeah.
already left his wife and kids. That's why Tariq is so pissed.
Mm-hmm.
And he was really leaving Tommy behind too.
He was
Okay.
just trying to leave the
Yeah.
street, trying to be
So,
legit.
Tommy wasn't having it. But Tommy
yeah.
really killed him because Ghost tricked Tommy into killing Tommy's real biological daddy,
Mhm.
of which
Say what?
Ghost knew.
It's so
Ghost
many
knew-
layers.
Yeah,
that's-
it's so many
that's-
layers. But Ghost knew that this ex-con was actually Tommy's biological father,
And he killed
but he
him.
didn't tell Tommy.
Oh, okay.
And so he
So
manipulated
that's really why
Tommy.
Tommy wanted to kill Ghost.
Exactly. That's
Okay.
really
But he
why.
missed and killed
But
Angela.
killing Angela was
Right,
just
because she
as
got in the
sweet,
way.
just as
Mhm.
sweet revenge.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was. 'Cause
Even
I wanted
better.
Now, did
Angela,
Ghost-
him.
I wanted Angela gone in
I
season
think
2.
I was the only person who liked Angela.
No, she.
Like,
oh,
everyone hates her. I
I
think I'm the
hated
only
her.
one that liked her.
I hated her.
But wait,
Because I
did
know
Ghost-
she would never turn
How
on
you
Ghost.
go for Angela over Tasha? I have no idea.
But
Tasha irritates me. We'll
Oh
get
no,
into why.
Tasha.
but wait,
let me tell
did
you.
Ghost know that Tommy killed her?
He was
Yeah,
right there.
he was there.
Yeah.
He was
He
like,
saw Tommy.
he
at
was
the top
with
of the
Angela.
steps. Yeah.
Angela was standing in front of him. I think they were about
Mhm.
to hug or kiss or something.
Mm-hmm.
And Tommy was they were in a stairwell.
Yeah.
And Tommy was on the upper level and just over the banister shot her. So as soon as Tommy shot Angela, Ghost looks up
And sees
Yep.
that
and
it's
he
Tommy.
sees Tommy.
And so they
yeah.
spent half of several other episodes trying to shoot each other.
Oh,
Remember?
Lord.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that was the background. But I think in book 2, it's mostly about Tariq. But people need to understand that with all that background family issue, he's also still dealing with the issue that his twin sister's gone. I have a twin brother, so I can imagine how that feels. And he was right there
Mm-hmm.
when the guy was looking for Tariq to get Tariq, and his twin
I got a
sister.
question though.
Tariq
confronted.
calls himself, mind you, this little badass boy is
Oh, he was
still
a
in
badass
school,
boy,
High
And
school.
skipping
High
school and
school.
shit. Yeah,
but he's
school and
skipping
shit.
school and he calls himself trying to be Lil Ghost, selling drugs and
Uh-huh.
getting into the game
Yeah.
to account for his father gone out of the household. So he's like, well, I have to be the man of the household now.
Yeah,
And why I stopped liking Tasha is because she knew this, and I
Yeah.
don't think she did enough to prevent Tariq
From-
being in the streets.
Mm.
And
that's
then
because she was
she
dealing
starts
with
helping
Ghost.
him.
Well, but that's because
Yeah,
she
she
was
is.
dealing with
She taught him
ghosts.
how to do it, right?
Yeah. What she did was this, which I commend her for. She said, look, she sat Tariq down. Tariq was doing it anyway. She said, look, if you're going to get in the game, I'm going to show you how to be in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And just like Mary J. Blige's character's going to do now.
Mm.
See, if you're going to be in the game, I'm going to show you how to do it right. And that's why
Safely.
she did that. Yes. And he ain't never got caught. He ain't never even been nobody's even suspicious that he does it.
Mm-hmm.
And you saw in the scene where Monet, played by Mary K. Blige, where she told her nephew he had to take care of that. And Tariq broke it down for him about your uncle. Yeah, he know what to do, but
that's a different episode.
No, Sister J, we're not on that episode.
Okay,
See,
sorry.
now y'all are going to get confused because you're laughing.
Yeah.
But
Anyway,
how the whole point of the start of this Ghost series is, how did Ghost die? Who killed him? She's in jail. We know something's going on with Tariq. What did you guys see at the end of those series that we don't know?
Tariq killed his daddy.
Tariq killed him.
That's why Tasha is in jail, because she's protecting him.
I got
She
that
took
part.
the fall.
Right.
I
She
got
took the
that
fall.
part when she kept saying, no.
But the
don't
other
say
guy
anything.
was there. The government.
That's where I got
Sex!
confused.
Okay, this is
So
how it
that's
ended.
where I got
This
confused
is how,
when
okay.
Tariq keeps saying, well, I'm going to tell.
Mhm.
Right. Well, I'm going to tell you. At the end, when Ghost is dead, or somebody kills Ghost, there is several people that's going to Truth, the club, to kill him. Tasha's going to kill him. Tariq's going to kill him. Dre, who's dead, this other character, is going to kill him. Sax has just been fired. He's got a gun and he's going to kill Ghost.
Tommy.
And Tommy was
been
on his
trying
way
to.
going to kill Ghost.
Everybody. Literally everybody.
Wait a minute. And the reason why Dre was going to kill Ghost, even though Dre was Ghost's protege at one time under him, he was teaching him how the game. And that's because Rashad Tate, who is this councilman that you'll meet later, he's played by Lorenz Tate. But anyway, his character's name is Rashad Tate. He paid Dre to go kill Ghost. And the only reason he wasn't there trying to kill Ghost because he was a councilman and he wanted to keep his hands clean, but he paid money for Dre to go do it.
He still showed up at Truth.
Yeah. So that was 5 people.
So Dre is the one that she first says in the episode he did it.
He did it.
But
But
he's dead and he can't say nothing.
Right.
And then
He-
she gives
he
another
dead.
name later, Tommy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tommy, which is their high school friend that
Right, that
they'll
was
come up
really
with.
trying
But
to
she
kill him.
said
to kill
him
his
because
girlfriend.
he left and went to California. He's setting up drug deal in California.
So he
with the
wasn't
help
even
of
there.
Yeah.
He'll be back.
Yeah, he'll be back. I hope
He'll be
so.
back. I hope he'll
So,
be back.
so that's where we start.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Well, that
right
makes sense. So
after,
the guy, wait, so
Right.
the guy that was, so when Tariq says, I saw you,
that's Sax.
I didn't know who these people were. So when I saw that
Mhm.
person over the body, I was like, I don't know who the hell that is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
Okay.
Sax. He's a federal
So
prosecutor
he came
that
to
got his job back.
Angela's partner.
Angela's-
So he
Angela's
came to
partner.
the club to kill him, but he was already dead when he got there.
Right.
Yep.
Well,
Okay.
as you saw, he came to the club and he was coming through the back end of the club. That's when he heard the gunshot.
Oh, I
So
didn't
that's
see
when he
that.
stopped and turned around and left. But Tariq saw him.
Yeah.
Okay.
See? And I mean, he is a scuzz. So rather than to just simply say to Tariq, I don't know what you're talking about. You didn't see me. Then, of course, he's all guilty.
Yeah.
Guilty acting.
Mm-hmm.
So
But
that's where
literally,
we start.
everybody was in the club
Right.
that night
And
trying to kill him.
Right.
Yeah.
But what happened after he died, and that is a lawyer sat them all down.
Yeah.
And I mean, Ghost or James St. Patrick, he had buku money. We talking about multiple millions. Well, it all goes to Tariq, but with the stipulation that he has to graduate.
Tariq's little sister.
Yeah,
has a
and
little sister
Yasmin,
too. Yeah.
right. But he has to finish college first.
Yes.
That's why he's trying to
way
get through
him
college.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because
He
all,
gets multiple
along,
millions.
because all along, James St. Patrick Ghost was like, okay, I was in the game, So
Okay.
you don't have to, Tariq. I've given you everything you asked for. You live in a penthouse. You go to a private school. You're eating good. You get a good ass allowance. Why are you turning to the streets? You don't have to.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Tasha is like, let me show you how to do this and deal drugs and cover up. And,
Well, she was protecting her. She was protecting her son because, first of all, Tyreek, he was doing that. That was his acting out period about his daddy. Because his daddy, once Tasha found out about Ghost having an affair with Angela, it just blew up. It just blew up.
Was she trying to like build her own little empire because
she had to
out of the loop because
he left
she didn't have no money and she didn't work outside.
That's another thing. And Ghost refused to give her money. Oh, he was a butthole. I was not sorry at all when somebody shot his ass.
And then he was.
Tell us how you really feel, Jay.
Hey,
how do you feel about that, LM?
From season 1, I was Team Tommy all the way.
I was always Team Tommy, but I was all for Ghost trying to turn his life around.
No, I wasn't.
And go legit.
He was
because
running
he
for
started out
mayor or something.
And he was running for to be
governor.
A politician.
Oh, please.
I was all for him turning his life around and being a success
not
story.
Me, because he was on my shit list because you had all of that goodness going on for you, just like you pointed out. Lived in a New York penthouse, top floor. You can't even get up there unless the doorman puts the elevator, and have this good life. And you gonna mess around with a high school chick. And I could see having maybe 1 or 2 little fling affairs in a hotel. But once your ass find out that she's a federal prosecutor trying to prosecute Ghost, and that's what made Tommy mad too. And I was so mad. And I did one of those.
I'm all for love, so.
Hell no. Every time they came on the screen, I went to the kitchen. I said, shit. I hated that Angela. I did.
Maybe that's why you really wanted Ghost to be dead and LMD.
Hell yeah. Because he did Tasha wrong.
Well, so it makes sense.
And I bet you if Sister A would have watched Power, she would have feel like me because she don't like that.
No. She don't like the hoes.
She don't like them hoes. And Angela might have been a federal prosecutor, but she was a stone hoe.
Woo! That's
harsh. Oh my.
That's harsh.
Oh.
But Tasha and she said this multiple times. She wanted James to continue selling drugs for the rest of his life. And he's like, no, I have millions. It's no need for me to be this little corner boy anymore. And she's like, no,
corner boy. He was the king.
She still wanted him to stay in the game, and there was no reason for him.
She wanted more money?
Yes.
She wanted to maintain her lifestyle. Yeah.
Well, she could. He already had millions.
Well, but she was afraid that that lifestyle would change. That's what I think. This is before she knew about Angela.
But
greedy.
No.
Greedy.
Tasha.
I am not.
Tasha, girl.
No.
So she
can stay behind bars in her cornrows.
Oh,
no, I can't.
Yeah, let's get to this episode.
No.
Let's.
No. Anyway, okay.
Yeah, so what would y'all call this show? Because you said at first you don't like the name Power Book 2 Ghost, whatever the hell they're calling it.
Yeah.
I would just leave it as Power Book 2.
Yeah, me too. Power Book 2.
Okay. No subtitle.
Yeah, because Ghost is dead.
Or unless they changed it to Who Killed Ghost.
No, we already know who killed Ghost.
I know.
Yeah, we knew that.
Because we found that out like the very finale or episode of Power. So, which was awesome.
But they could have, I understand the writers' purpose of us finding out who killed Ghost already, but it would have been a hell of a show if we really didn't know who killed Ghost until Power Book 2.
Well,
There
no,
was literally
no, it wouldn't be.
everybody and their mama.
Yeah, they could have
Because
just
then
said
they
it
would have
there.
had to because then they would have had to wasted a whole episode showing the whole lawyer thing and the trust fund thing and why Tariq needs to go to college and all that. That was a waste to me. So
Well, another reason I don't care for Tasha is because Ghost gave that provision for, okay, you can have all my money, you can inherit it all after you graduate from college.
right,
So he's forcing Tariq to go to college and not deal drugs.
that's right.
Tasha ass is gonna pull some strings to get him into this university and get him to graduate early.
Yeah.
Just so he can inherit.
Well,
the
that's
money.
not why.
But that's what he wants to do.
Well,
She's
so
not
I don't
making
know if
him
I
do
missed
that.
something.
She
but
did pull strings.
Okay,
She
yes,
did
to get
pull
him into the
strings,
school, but unless I missed something, I don't think she knows about him being able to graduate early if he takes that one class.
No, she doesn't know that.
I don't know that.
No, she doesn't know that. But the guy that she pulled strings
Coerced
to get him
into-
in,
yeah.
Victor
is putting
Garber,
him-
who I love. I know,
Alias.
the
Don't you love
alias.
him? Don't you love him?
I love him.
I love
well,
him.
I didn't know he was still acting.
Oh, he's throughout Power.
I love
Is
that
he?
guy.
He was James St. Patrick's business partner
partner.
at
Okay.
first,
Okay.
and then
Love that
James
guy.
kind of
A
turned
legit-
on him,
legit
and then
business
he
partner.
turned on James. So yeah, he's
Okay.
he's prominent in
He's
Power.
good.
So
Okay.
He's
yeah,
good.
but now I don't fault Tasha
She
for
doesn't
going
know
to
about
him
She doesn't know
to
about the
ask
class.
about it, because who else was she going to ask? James is dead. She don't. I mean, the people that he was running with, because he was trying to turn into a politician. She didn't know none of them people because he'd already left her by then. So she didn't know. So who else was she going to call? But Simon, that one guy that she knew ran in those same circles. Now I think it's awful shitty. And I don't believe Tasha knows this. I think it's awful shitty for them to say to Tyreek, yeah, as long as Ezekiel
Exactly.
plays,
Yeah.
you get to
You
stay.
can stay.
Mhm.
I mean, tying his schooling to this basketball fool
Mhm.
who
got
obviously
twice
can't
the
read a
workload.
book. Yeah, who obviously
I'm wondering
can't
if he can
half
even read.
Exactly.
Yeah, who knows?
Because he's
But
talking about,
now,
I got
to
the
me,
white
that part
whale.
is shitty. But I mean, people
He's a mess
people,
anyway.
Right, people talk to all kinds of other folks that they know that have clout to get their kids into this school, that
Oh,
school.
yes, we know this now.
You know that, yeah.
Yeah.
Past
After
year and a half.
them fools went to jail for that shit.
So embarrassing.
I don't blame Tasha for that. Because hey, use the people you know.
Well,
I don't
Exactly.
fault her for that. But it's that she wants to also get him to graduate earlier.
No,
Just
where did
so-
they say that? Where
She
did they ever
doesn't-
say that, Ellen?
Where are you getting that from?
Yeah.
When she first approached Simon asking him to get Tariq in, and she wants to make sure that he graduates either early or right at 4 years.
She did not say that. He's
was
the
that
one
last
that
seat
said
in the
that.
last show? Power?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't see any
Well,
of that.
I remember
didn't-
that part.
I don't remember that at all, because what she wants is she wants him to go to college. She's always wanted him to go to college, whether he was dealing drugs or not, and to get, because Tyreek is a real smart kid. I mean, he was doing a whole bunch of other stuff on
Obviously.
the side,
Yeah.
but he's
Smart.
also does his
Really
whole. I
smart.
mean, he is a really smart kid, but
Yeah.
so was his twin sister. So I mean, they were at the top of their class. They always went to all white schools and stuff. So they're really smart.
Mhm.
But I have never ever heard that I can recall for Tasha to say, I want you to graduate early, because she didn't know about none of that stuff until the lawyer read the will and told them, yeah, all the money is going to Tariq, but with this one stipulation. That's
Mhm.
the first she even heard of that. And
So,
that
I mean-
was way after Ghost was dead. They just
Yeah.
hadn't had the funeral yet. So
At this point, though,
Yeah.
I can see her saying, look, she got arrested,
Right.
which means
She's
there's
trying to
no
protect
money
him.
coming in the household. None.
Exactly.
The daddy dead, but he had
Yeah.
already left and wasn't giving her no money.
Right.
He gone
Kids
in
are in
jail.
school.
She can't work or do deal
Exactly.
or whatever.
Mhm.
So, and then obviously I was excited when I saw Debbie Morgan as the grandma.
Yes.
I'm like, how the hell
she's
they got her
always
playing
been
a
there.
grandma?
Yeah.
She can't be
but
that
Mama's
old by now, but
No.
she.
Hey, but Mama's sharp though. Y'all need to
She
go back and
is.
watch
I
Power
love
though
Debbie
because
Morgan.
she's sharp. She's sharp.
She looks so good. Anyway, but obviously Debbie, the grandmama ain't got no money.
Mm-mm.
Well,
So
she was
the
living
whole
with them.
focus has to be okay. You got to finish college one way or another.
Exactly.
A decent job or to get this inheritance.
Of
Right.
So
course.
I do understand what her saying.
I
you
do
need to go to
too.
school.
Hurry up.
You need to focus
Exactly.
on school. Not hurry up, but just get to
No,
school.
yeah. He
'Cause
has to
said
be in school.
a 4-year degree. Now, if you can get it in 3, fine, but it has to be.
Exactly.
He said you have to get this 4-year. Well, at least the lawyer said he wants you to have a 4-year degree.
And he did not know about graduating early until he ran into the little Lauren chick on campus. And she said, if you take canonical studies, then you can do it.
Yep.
So Tasha ain't got nothing to do with that, but he has got to be in school, period, or else he doesn't get any money. And Tyreek's whole motivation is to help his mother because Tyreek was going to say, hey, I'll take the fall for it because he was that angry with his daddy.
Yeah.
He wanted to be the one to kill him.
Yeah.
And the reason I'm sure he had a whole lot of angst in there, but he told Ghosty exactly why. And you left us for Angela because he did. And he shot his ass, which he did. And Tasha was the one, she was still in the hallway running toward them, right? When the gunshot went off. She's the one that told him, look, give me the gun. And she wiped it off and then she was holding it. So her prints would be on it and told him, look, you leave. I mean, she is the one trying to protect him. She didn't know nothing about no will and no money and none of that stuff. At the time, she wants to protect her son. And even though her ass is up for murder 1, first-degree murder, she is still not telling who shot Ghost. And she won't tell. It will have to be
she's not a good liar. Her eyes.
I know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But I will tell you this. Wait. But I will tell you this, and that is somebody on Twitter had put that on there too. And that is, we don't know, those of us that watch Power, we don't know why they're making Tasha this wishy. She was not, no, she's a ride or die chick. She tough like Monet is. So I don't know why they're making her so nervous and jittery acting, because that is not like that's just not like her. That's just not like the person that she has portrayed. Do you agree, LM? You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, but I don't like her. So,
well, to me, in this, I haven't seen Power, so I've only seen book 2. But to me, they have her. I mean, I don't know her from anybody, but the character, if she's really trying to protect her son, she really needs to fucking fix her.
She does a horrible job.
Her game face is
horrible.
Because all the lawyer was like, okay, you have to tell me the truth. I know it wasn't the person you said it was because there was no gunshot residue on his clothes.
Yep.
You already tested that. So it wasn't him. So who was it?
Yep.
You obviously are protecting somebody.
Right. We know you had an accomplice.
And all she's doing is
you
going,
didn't shoot him. Yeah.
I don't know why they're having to do that.
Why are you looking like that?
Because I'm telling you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. It had to be him.
She's done that look before.
She has, but Tasha is a lot more smooth than that, though. I mean, yeah.
Well,
I don't know why they have her acting like that.
If you're all about protecting your son, you would have a lot better story generated than that.
Don't say anything.
Okay.
Now I agree with that though.
Or you would
because
say,
you're already in prison.
I don't know.
Well,
who you talking about, but it was me.
But in her defense, that Tamika Washington, her lawyer, the one that got her the deal before she fired her. Okay, let me tell you about Tamika. Tamika was a federal prosecutor as well. And throughout that whole quest for Ghost, she lost her job too. Well, she was about to lose her job, but she quit first and went to the other side, which is defense attorney. So that's who she was. So that's why she knows all this background information about Ghost.
Okay.
and that's because she was a federal prosecutor in that whole mixed up with all of them. That's why Sachs went to her. Sachs and her worked out this deal so they could keep all this information about Ghost secret because I'm telling you,
they'd be all caught up in it too.
Some real high-powered people is about ready to, they want to keep that shit quiet.
Yeah,
and why they're trying to get her for a kingpin statute when all that shit is probably going to come out. I don't know why they're doing that. So somebody is going to be putting the brakes on that shit.
So
because Ghost just had too much information.
I know we're skipping here, but so she gave that one person's name that you said died.
Dre.
Who was Dre?
Yep.
Dre.
Andre. Mm-hmm.
So he died apparently after.
Oh, they lit him up. They lit him up in prison. They put him in a room, locked him in a room, doused him with some lighter fluid, and lit him up.
Damn.
This is after Ghost was killed?
No.
That was before Ghost was killed?
It was probably maybe. No, it was after. Because that was after. Wow. Because Dre was near the premises when Ghost was shot, so they nabbed him up.
Okay.
And he was in jail. But two of Ghost's other little henchmen, they was also in jail. And one of them snitched on the other and he got out. So the one that was in jail, and what do you bet? I bet we see him again in
the one that got out?
No, he's dead. Remember, they killed him.
Was this Snuggles or what was his name?
Yeah. Oh, what was his name?
I was just watching a little bit with
I forget what his name is.
With the glasses.
The one with the glasses. Yeah. They shot him. Oh, yeah.
Sparky or Spanky.
And, something like that. But the other one.
I liked him.
Oh, I did too. And they were always together. But the other one who didn't get out of jail, he got word on the outside, or somebody got word to him that Spanky, whatever his name is, probably snitched, and that's why he's out of jail. They killed him. He was coming out the convenience store, remember, with a soda, and they shot his ass. Mm-hmm. But anyway, them two was on the cleanup floor duty, and they rolled up to Dre's cell. And you know that little slot where they put their meals in? Uh-huh. They opened that slot.
Damn.
Spread a whole lot of lighter fluid in there. And lit it up.
Damn. That is
killed him.
Torture.
That's a bad way to go.
But you know what? I wasn't sorry about Trey either.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, no.
Cheated.
I mean, because he was a butt.
Yeah.
He turned on Ghost something terrible.
Anyway. So the Dre guy is who she said first. And they said no, because he didn't have gunshot. Who was the second person she named?
Tommy, the best friend.
Okay.
The one that she already know done left to California.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, she know Tommy gone.
I know what it was. It was her. So they came to her and said, it couldn't have been you because you're too short, because the shot came in.
Exactly, because they can tell that stuff, trajectory and all that.
So then she named that Dre dude. She is small.
She's like 5'1" or 5'2".
She was walking with the lady in the jail.
Oh my gosh. Did anybody else, was anyone else fascinated by that lady?
Yeah,
yes.
I was like, I want to know more about her.
Oh, no, she's going to be, she's going to be up in there.
You didn't do
shade at her.
I'll
see you again.
Yeah, she said, I'll see you tonight.
And she was massive.
But when she said, I'll see your guilty ass tonight.
And then she comes back in. She's like,
but wait, that lady guard broke it down. She's like, oh, I can already tell you didn't do it.
Yeah.
Your nails is too clean. You ain't got no bruises on you. So it wasn't like you was getting beat. And you don't look like the part. I mean, she broke it down, and Tasha was look again like.
Well, but
I feel like Tasha. I feel like Tasha always had that look.
Does she?
Always, yes.
She doesn't.
Like there used to be when she found out about Angela, a couple she ended up having her own affair as well.
That's true.
And
had a lover,
this guy, she had a lover. He turned up dead. But when people would ask her, like, where is he? We haven't seen him around, because he happened to be an attorney.
Terry Silver.
And Terry Silver. She would get that same dumb look like, I don't know where he's at. Oh no, I haven't seen him.
She did. Yeah, she did. She did.
She's terrible. I mean, if you're gonna be lying, girl, you gotta do something better. Fix your face, practice in the mirror, something.
Yeah.
But I mean, even that first scene with the guard, I was like, okay, if she's gonna be pulling this when she gets on the stand, it ain't gonna work.
Well,
right.
Okay. In her defense, I gotta say this, and that is, she thought, and especially by the scene where Red Man goes to see her, she thought before she fired Tamika that Tamika had it all worked out, so she wouldn't have to say nothing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because Tamika and Sax were working behind the scenes trying to work this deal out. So because Sax is trying to save his ass, he don't want nobody to know he's there too.
Yeah.
Right.
Because did you hear the other one? His brother told him, "You just
Wait a
got
minute.
your job back."
Let's talk. Can we go ahead and finish your thought? But can we talk about that scene?
Okay. Well, go ahead.
Oh, so I was confused
Because you'll
by
need background information.
Yeah, I was confused by the Sax guy. So when he goes to his office and those two dudes are there and they're saying, okay, you need to make this a federal case instead of just a local case. And he's like, no, that's not even it. But then he goes and the one guy says, well, I got you this job and I can take it away.
Exactly.
But then he goes home and there's a family dinner and he's like I gotta steel myself to go into this dinner.
Nancy?
But then everyone's calling him Nancy. And I'm like, I don't understand.
He didn't go home. He went to his parents' house.
Well, yeah, I mean his parents' house.
His brother and
Those
sister
were his
there.
siblings.
Yeah.
Yes, I know that part, Sister J. I'm saying, why are they calling him Nancy first of all?
They did that because when he was a kid, he was kind of soft. We'll put it that way. You know, he wouldn't fight back. I don't think he was bullied. I don't remember that in his background, but he used to get like teased or beat up and stuff. And so they would call him Fancy Nancy.
Who, the kids that would beat him up?
His siblings. His siblings.
Yeah.
That was his sisters and his brother sitting there at the table with the parents.
Yes, I got that part.
So
they were teasing him.
They're the ones that
just
call
like
him
any
Nancy.
nickname that your siblings give you.
Okay.
You know, that's what that was about. That's why he was telling them, quit calling me that.
Yeah.
And they would still call him
It looks
that.
like his mom and dad were doing it too.
Well, but it was probably a family thing. I mean, I don't know. You know.
I was just trying to understand, okay, what is this Nancy deal?
But
then even when they went off to the drawing room or whatever the hell they were at, the dad and
the brother.
And the brother was saying, oh, well, I know you're not going to last in that job, so I can get you a job at dad's company. And he was like, look, I don't need no job. I got this job.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, they obviously don't think he can do the job.
Well, that's because throughout all of Power, once he comes on the scene and he's Angela's partner, he is obsessed. I mean, I can't even imagine a word deeper than obsessed with Ghost and finding Ghost and prosecuting Ghost.
It is his whole purpose for living.
He loses his job because of it. Yeah. I mean, he's more than obsessed.
It's weird.
He's a drunk. He would be drunk all the time and everything because of his inability to get Ghost.
Really?
And
he lost his job. Yes, he did. And the Asian guy was his partner after, or he was also in that.
Worked with him and Angela.
Yeah, with him and Angela. Well, what he did is he got promoted before all the shit hit. Angela was still around before all the shit hit because he could kind of see the writing on the wall. The other dark-haired guy who was with him in Sax's office, he's the head of the DNC. That's the political.
I did see that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What the fuck he doing up in there?
Yeah.
Because he was running for office and they don't want
No.
Right.
The point
Ghost
is,
was running
they
for
don't
office.
want.
that's what
Ghost
they're
was running-
saying, but
And
that
the
ain't the reason
information
why
he's got.
he's up there. You watch. That's not why he's there, because he's got no business in a federal prosecution. He's a political arm.
But they want to imagine how dumb they're all going to look knowing, okay, if James St. Patrick is really Ghost, they're going to be looking like a fool because you let him get so far and let him run.
Exactly.
Right.
Not
so
only
you didn't vet him.
Where was the due diligence?
Exactly.
Come on.
That's exactly what Redman said.
Yes.
Right. So that's why they're trying to pin it on her.
Exactly.
He was the one, and he was under.
Keep it quiet.
He didn't know anything about it.
Exactly.
Didn't know anything about it.
Exactly.
He was the one running the whole show.
That's the whole.
So then when she
We're behind
said
bars.
Tommy's the one who did it, and they said, "Well, why would he do that? Because I told him to."
Yeah.
That's why they were like, "Oh, so you was running."
So you're the queen. Yep.
Right.
Okay. That makes
And
sense.
she only said that because you know how when somebody makes you mad and you just blurt shit out.
Yeah.
But that's not even true. I mean, she didn't ask Tommy to go kill him.
No.
She was gone herself.
Well, then that's another thing against her. She needs to fix her damn, get her mind right if she's gonna be telling these fucking lies. Don't be blurting shit out,
Thank you.
All she knew was she was not going to name
especially
her
in
son.
court.
If you're answering questions in court or even one-on-one with your attorney, you need to come way better with your
Think about
story.
it.
Thank you.
Before you,
Yes.
Yeah.
You have nothing but time in your cell.
right.
but to
Exactly.
think.
Take your time.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. So that makes sense. Then
Okay.
why
So
the Sax
let's back
character
up.
was all up in it.
Right. So
Yes.
let's back up and talk about these stupid motherfucking born as college professor counselor people.
Well, so first,
Oh my gosh.
I didn't know what canonical studies was. I was like, I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's
Something
it-
I still
religious.
don't know what it is.
Religious
I
studies.
didn't.
it's like Catholic doctrine or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just
You know.
religious.
Yeah.
But I do like the main professor counselor lady because she used to be on the Vampire
don't.
Diaries. I like.
I do not like
Oh,
her.
really?
Her
Yeah.
acting is
She plays-
very, very poor.
I like
Oh,
her.
no,
She
I like
plays
her.
on. She plays on This Is Us.
No.
Oh, is she on that
she
now?
is?
She is. She
Okay.
is love interest of one of.
I
the-
do not
Okay,
like
okay.
her. I don't like the character of her.
Well, I get you.
And
but
I
like the
didn't
lady.
like the whole conversation she was having with Tariq. I just
I like
Well,
her.
make sure you're thinking about this first episode, Sister Jen.
Right.
I am.
Okay.
I am. Where she's saying, where she's saying, as my parents being a biracial couple, and back in the 70s, I knew it. I thought, oh come on,
But that's what they were. That's
But
how
that
they wrote
was
it
real.
to give information to us.
Mm.
They wrote
Yeah.
that
she
on
comes
purpose to
from.
give us information about.
I
who
don't
she is.
like it. And
Right.
then the whole thing when she went to the other professor. Now this is what I didn't get. Why are you going to this dude that you used to screw to say, well, let's put in a good word for Tariq to get into this class when he had to go before the other guy for the oral exam?
They all had to-
I didn't get.
They
I
all
didn't
have
get it.
to. They all have to agree.
Approve.
So she
Oh,
needed
okay.
an ally.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think the reason she went to the Jabari is his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason she went to him is because he actually.
Thinking of the gorilla, because here in the Dallas Zoo,
What?
they had a gorilla that escaped, and so they had to shoot it. His name was Jabari. So every time I hear that, I can't help it.
That was random.
Anywho, Jabari.
that was the gorilla's name, but still. Sister J,
So every time I hear that name, and the first time she called him Jabari, I thought, oh Lord, the whole season.
that was the gorilla's name, but still. You
Oh
need
my
to stop.
gosh.
Anyway, when she went to him, I think the reason she went to him was because he teaches the class.
Yes.
So
Okay,
he had
okay.
to be the one, and because the class already started, he had to get. And then I think she's trying to, and also she knows that he has a passion for helping,
Mhm.
especially African American students.
So she's like, if I can get Jabari on
Then
board,
we have two against
and-
one with the other
Yep.
guy.
yeah.
But I
But
don't mind.
Tariq ass is not even trying. He's not even reading the book.
He
had
was
one
a little
day
busy though.
to read that
He
book.
was busy.
He was a tad bit busy.
Yeah.
Now I
He was
want to
in
say this.
court.
My ass
School,
was exhausted at the end of
Yeah.
the first episode watching
Yeah.
him run from
Exhausted.
place to place to place.
Literally
Like,
run.
Yeah.
literally.
He was running all
Why?
the time.
Why is his ass always late?
Because he's running to too many
something.
things.
Because he's tired.
Well, because he's doing too much. He had to go to court, and then he had to go to that meeting, and then he had to go and try to get some money. So he was trying to go back home to find out who that stripper was that was selling drugs.
Yeah.
He had to go to the chick's house who used to sell drugs with that obviously jacked him back in
She jacked him up. She jacked him up. Yeah. She jacked up his stash because he owed money and drugs to some people that you didn't want to owe money and drugs to. And she jacked him because, like she said, he was her competition. Because I think Tyreek's good at this drug shit.
Yeah.
Just like Ghost.
Like she said, I didn't have money to pay for books. That's why she's selling drugs.
Exactly.
And he has all this money.
Exactly.
He's selling drugs as a hobby.
But he was good at it. And he made like 3 times as much as she did. But the reason why he was so good, and that's because he's, this is even before Tasha was teaching him, he's a smart kid and he reads, but he not only reads books and stuff, he reads people. And see, that's how Ghost did.
You could tell that when he goes to the new roommate's auntie's house, and you could see when the fight broke out.
Yeah.
Mary J. What's her name? Monet. When Monet came out and says, y'all need to stop that. And everybody was like, he kicked that out. But you could see he was like, okay.
He be studying.
So you can see that he does do that. He kind of
very observant
people, and then he adjusts his shit.
Yep.
Or says,
wait a minute.
They can help me out with such and such.
Oh hell yeah!
Right.
Oh hell! But how
I like that about that character.
How cool was that birthday cake that they made for
basketball
Ezekiel?
Cake?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow!
See all those sweets.
I know.
The whole table was sweet.
I was like, I need to come to this party because they got food galore.
I know. But wait a minute. But I was waiting for Ezekiel to ask Tyreek something, because when they first pulled up and Ezekiel made the comment, "Oh, I know you ain't never been to Queens." And what did Tyreek say? "Oh, I've been here several times." Remember? Because that's where he was doing all that other drug shit with Kanan and them. See? So, because, and I was waiting for Ezekiel to say something like, because they know that not only was he had a rich daddy and stuff, but he went to all these private elite schools. So they know that. So I'm thinking, yeah, that's probably gonna come out later.
Well,
but that party was something, though. That was that cake. And he said, "Yeah, we got a few family members." That was a bunch of people.
That was buku folk.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then the little girl he met, the cousin of Zeke.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's Monet's
daughter.
And son. Drew is the son, and the girl, what's her name?
Drew is Diana and Kane.
Yeah,
Kane.
Diana.
Yep.
And that's her name, Diana.
But
Kane's the bad one.
Yes.
Because his mom, well.
Yeah, they're accomplices, those two.
Yeah.
But Diana, when she turned around, he was introducing her. I was like, damn, she looks just like the professor.
You
the
think?
Counselor.
I don't think so.
She's got the same little widow's.
No.
Her hair. Yeah, her hair.
Her face. The face shape and everything. I was like, she looks like somebody we know. I gotta look her up to see if she's related to somebody that we already know. But anyway,
I don't see it.
That's because you don't like her, but that's okay.
So they're going to be an item, probably.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Well, remember the other
little girl, Lauren, that he met.
Yeah, Lauren.
On the way to school.
I don't care for her
in canonical studies.
Yeah. I don't care for the little Lauren girl.
I like her. She's
I like
okay.
Yeah.
No, he needs to be with the thug girl.
Really, Sister J?
I get it now. Sister J wants everybody to be on the wrong path of life.
Damn.
Yeah.
And
she don't want nobody to elevate their status and shit.
No.
She's like Tasha. No. I want you to stay a drug dealer forever.
Yeah.
Thugs like.
I want people to go legit and ride off into the sunset in love.
That ain't real life.
She wanted to be thug for life. That's what she wants. I don't like the little Lauren girl. I actually liked her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like her.
I was wondering though when she called him meet for breakfast.
Meet at the diner.
And he was like, "Oh, I didn't think you would call me." She's like, No. The professor asked me to call you, or the counselor, or whatever.
Yeah.
But when she left to go to the bathroom and then the Sachs showed up and he left, I was like, is she going to come out and be like, well, damn, he just left?
I know.
Well, first of all, I was irritated that the professor would have her call Tariq. You know what I mean?
Why?
Because I'm thinking, well, what the fuck?
Probably
I think
busy.
she did it. I think she did it because it would be one of his peers giving him advice about how to navigate.
I don't like her whole. I don't like her whole thing. First of all, being a counselor at the college age level, that's fine. But just because his mother is in prison for killing his daddy, and he's in college trying to, maybe put that aside, you gonna be all up in his Kool-Aid? No, I don't see it.
Well,
and I realized that they got to get the story moving and stuff.
In this first episode, she's not all up in his Kool-Aid, so you're getting that confused.
Yeah, not in the first one.
Not in the first one.
In the second one, not the first one.
She is, because she's the one that called Lauren to go call him.
Right, to give him a second chance, like letting him know there's a second chance. So the next day, we're going to redo this interview. That was the reason.
That's
I think she had her do it because I think kids would pay more attention to
their peers,
their own age, telling them what they should improve upon than an adult. Because all adults, they're going to be like,
cute girl,
rolling your eyes. Just like Sister J, if I tell you something, it's bunk. But if you hear it from somebody else, it's gold.
That's because you be fountain bunk.
And I got witnesses. I got 2 other witnesses to that fact occurring.
Yes.
That's because you be.
Damn.
Exactly. So that's why she called Lauren to have her let him know about this chance and how he needs to make sure you don't fuck this one up.
That's true.
That's really what I think why in this.
Okay, so the guy who killed the party crasher, that was Kane. Monet's nephew.
Kane.
No,
her
son. Okay.
Her son.
Well, see, because I couldn't get who was the son and who was the nephew.
Zeke, the basketball player, is the nephew.
Is the nephew.
Okay,
Diana and Kane are her kids.
Yeah.
Right. And Drew. Because Drew,
Drew is the other
one with the little fade haircut.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
So there's 3 of them.
Yeah.
3 of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was confused by that too, but when I watched it the second time, it all clicked.
Okay.
Because I could tell who was who at that point.
Yeah.
But that first viewing, because I didn't know anybody, I was just 2 characters going through my mind.
Well, all of them are new.
Writing everything.
I didn't know who.
All of them are new. All of them at the party are new.
Tweeting, and I was like, I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know who is who shot who. And then later when he goes to shoot the dude, I'm like, okay, is that the dude that were fighting? I was like,
they were.
Yeah,
they were.
Yeah, that was damn.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that Mary Monet was like,
getaway driver.
You know what to do.
Is it taken care of?
She said, you know what to do. That's what she said. And I knew then.
Shotgun.
Yeah. I knew then that she was sending him out to kill that guy.
When she said, when he left and the police came, she said, oh, he'll be back.
Yep.
And then she said, you know what to do. That's what she said.
Mm-hmm. Get ready. Mm-hmm. Shotgun, whatever. So I was like,
Monet is the real queen.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't play.
You knew that. Wait a minute.
You knew your ass is out.
No, you knew she was the queen when she came outside and everybody stopped.
Everybody stopped.
Because before then, everybody was fight,
Yeah.
She came out, hey, what's going on? Everybody stopped.
And when the police pulled up,
I know.
And she went over to the cop car, she took care of it real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Now, when that fight was starting, did you notice how she said, Zeke, get in the house, you're too important?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
because he got that basketball
He's the
scholarship.
athlete. He's the ticket out the hood.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was
And
like,
that is
okay,
why
get that out.
Simon said to Tariq,
But
if he don't play, you don't stay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
So he got
So
going on
that
that
was
Moby
interesting.
Dick.
but I feel
He said the great white. He said that white whale story paper is due. So I need your help.
He's like, that's a long ass book.
He's like, oh, I used to read this all the
Oh, and I'm
time.
thinking, but he obviously could read because Tariq told him. Well, I'll tell you later, but anyway.
I feel
Okay.
like this. I feel like that's Monet saying that is gonna cause trouble in upcoming episodes because I feel like her saying that in front of everyone.
Yeah.
I think Kane is gonna get jealous. Like here you are protecting Zeke, but you got me out here doing all the dirty work.
Yeah.
He's
But
gonna get jealous.
I think Kane enjoys it based on.
Well,
he's
this is
just
the
like-
one. This is the one that I can't figure out though, and that's Drew, because all he did was he just kept giving Tariq these weird looks. Because the other guy, when
Terrell?
Ezekiel first introduced Tariq to, he said, "This my cousin Drew and Diana." That Drew guy, all he did was look him up and down. That's all he did.
I didn't know.
Because he doesn't know him. He's
Doesn't know
new.
Well,
him.
no. But even after the guy who caused the disruption left
Mhm.
and the cops pulled up, but he was just looking at him like different. He was just looking at
I
him.
didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how
He
it pans
was.
out.
Hmm. I
But-
just took it as he knows his family is shady and has a lot to hide. So let me
Mouth
watch
shut.
this new face,
Yeah.
this newcomer.
That's true.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it could be.
Might be
Mhm.
the smart one.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody knows, because Zeke said everybody knows that you're going to keep me in college. So they wanted to meet you.
Mhm.
Mhm.
What did y'all think about? I think his name is Davis Redman's character.
Method Man.
Method
Oh,
Man.
his
not
name is
Redman,
Davis
sorry.
Davis McLean.
McLean, yes, Method Man.
Mhm.
Sorry. What do you think about his character? Does he seem kind of sleazy-ish at first, but then he seemed to be annoyed
He's
by the fact that he
legit.
got rooked.
Well,
Yeah.
the only
Trick.
reason he seems sleazy is because it's because we heard Tamika say, you need an attorney that doesn't care whether they're innocent
the
or
truth.
not. And that's the only reason, because he has
That
done
depends.
nothing to give us any impression that he would not be legitimate.
I don't
Only
think
because
that's a
she said that.
sleazy attorney. It's a
No.
good ass attorney.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like,
But when he
they
said,
showed
"Does
him-
my client look like he could do that?"
Yes.
and wait, a
That
minute, and that
sleazy dude was
monster
there.
sitting there.
Yeah,
And I
he
was
did
like,
look sleazy.
yes,
I know,
he
but
does.
that was the whole point.
Yeah.
But to
Well, I
me,
think
that
he only
wouldn't-
takes certain cases.
Yes.
He's a
Well,
high
And those
ranking
kind of attorneys,
lawyer.
they
Yeah.
do. They only take.
Yeah, he
certain
can pick and
cases.
choose what he wants.
Yeah,
and
because he
shit.
Makes
needed
him
a
look
lot.
good.
He needed a large retainer.
Yeah.
Ooh, half a
He said
mil.
500,000.
I mean, half
Mhm.
a mil.
That's what they do. That's
It's
what they
like,
get.
what?
Up
Shut.
front.
Yeah.
Well,
so
but
Tariq
you
is like,
but-
gotta get back to
Ooh.
drugs.
He,
Right,
and he didn't
but-
blink an eye. He
but-
just went.
I know.
But for a first degree murder case, you're gonna put in a lot of attorney hours for that.
Yeah.
A lot.
Half a
yeah.
million though?
Yeah.
Half
That
a
was
Oh yeah.
pretty cool how Tariq turned it around, though.
Real quick.
And got him.
But I mean, he made 50,000 just from that one.
Mm-hmm. That took care of a
Load of-
week, he said.
But
Yeah.
And that
I
was
had to go back and watch it.
Wait, that was his portion because he texted the girl and says, "I need my cut."
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
his cut was the 50,000 that he
Yep.
ended up giving
Exactly.
Yep.
to
I
Exactly.
did think I don't like Tariq, but I do have to give him a
You don't
hands
like him?
up. No.
No, even back in Power, she would be tweeting.
I
some
hated
shit.
him. Still do hate him.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't like him.
So, I mean,
But-
what do you feel about watching a show where he's the central character then?
Annoyed at times.
Damn.
Seems okay to me right now.
Yeah, it's yeah, I don't like him.
Okay.
But Shoot, what was I gonna
He
say?
said that you were going to give him
Never mind.
credit about.
Oh, I'm going to give him credit about how he made the attorney take his case.
Yeah.
You went on live. First of all, you borrowed
Instagram.
the athlete.
Yeah,
phone,
he
'cause
went
you
on
knew
his
he had a lot of
live.
followers.
All those followers.
Exactly.
And then you go on live. I'm like, yeah, that was
That was
awesome.
smart.
Yep.
Wasn't that
That
smart?
was
But see what I'm
smart.
saying? He's
Yep.
a
Had to
smart
give it to him.
person. He's a smart person.
Yeah.
Mm.
The thing that cracked me up though is he didn't even know what it was called when he went in there. He goes, "Hey, I need to do your Instagram live or whatever because
Yeah,
I don't have that."
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't do social media and stuff apparently,
No.
That is a lie. He just did that
or
for
said that.
Zeke to use the phone.
Oh, okay.
Because what he said was, I need to do an Instagram live or Facebook, whatever you call that, to help my mom. And Zeke looked at him and he knew it was for his mother. So that's what he said. Yeah, man. Because Zeke is all about family. He loved his little cousins and
Yeah.
Monet and all
Yeah, I
them.
get that. But I don't recall ever seeing Tariq being on social media like that though.
Oh, I think so.
Right. So that's what I was saying because he said I don't have a login or
Yeah.
I don't have that.
You don't
So
have
I
that.
think he
do it.
really doesn't
Now, I do
have it.
think that he
I
would prefer to
disagree.
do it on Zeke's
Of course,
Yeah.
account because he has more
Right.
followers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I disagree. He knows
Okay.
all of that because when he's at that prep school and stuff, those kids in his room, they were playing video games and doing this and this and this. And he was that's how he kept into contact with all his little drunk people, Dre and all them behind Ghost's back and stuff. No, I believe, in my opinion, he just said that because he wanted.
Tariq doesn't have time to tweet.
Yeah, well.
He's too busy
No.
Not
running from
anymore.
He knows. You
Building
better
to building
believe.
to
Right.
the courthouse,
You better believe.
the strip
he knows.
club.
He said
Yeah.
that so he could get that guy's phone.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because he knew exactly what to do, didn't he? Yeah. He went
He did, but
outside
I
and he
think
knew. Yeah.
He would have gotten the phone anyway, though.
He knew.
He's smart.
Mm.
He
He
is.
is smart.
I'll give him
Very
that.
smart.
He is very smart.
Because he had gotten his phone before. You remember when he took out his phone?
No, that was
Mhm.
the burner phone that he had given.
Yeah,
That was his drug phone.
that was
that's
his
true
phone.
too.
It wasn't Zeke's phone.
But you better believe also that his little roommate guy is going to probably be figure prominently in this season too.
Yeah, and his family.
Since his whole family built the auditorium and the pool
Oh, the
at
white
the
kids.
university that they
Yep.
go into. Mhm.
Yeah.
Now, yes.
The
So that
other friend.
the little friend from I guess high school.
Yeah.
No, he's from all the other prep schools. They all
Brayton.
go to the same.
High school.
Well, ain't that
Yeah,
high school?
High school.
Yeah, high school.
The private high school.
Mm-hmm. Choate.
Choate. Yeah.
Choate.
Okay,
Yeah, that's what it
so-
was.
Obviously he didn't know his friend was going to that school yet, so they weren't roommates. He just showed up.
They were roommates at the prep school.
At
That's
Choate.
what he
But I
meant.
mean,
No, but
I'm
at the
talking
new
about
school where they are
Right.
now.
Mansfield.
Yeah.
Right.
He's
Because he
glad
came in
he's
the room
there.
and he's like, "Hey, what you doing here?"
Yeah.
Right.
Tariq wasn't supposed
Right.
to be there.
Yeah.
But the only reason Tariq
I
had
mean,
to
no, the little
leave-
boy. What's the little friend's name?
Braden, I
Um,
think.
What is
Uh,
it?
Braden, the white kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His last name is Weston. So I
Excuse me.
can't
So
think
the
of what
little
his first
Braden
name
guy
is.
hadn't been there, but Tariq was. And then he says, "Well, I got to move tomorrow." So obviously, little Braden just broke into his room to be there when he got home that day, or whatever. But anyway, so this
Yeah.
So what did y'all
Something
think
tells me
as?
he's gonna come in handy since his parents got status and money.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when he said, "Yeah, we built the pool, we built the whatever,"
And he and Tariq really were friends, like all through their little preparatory and stuff.
Yeah.
So as viewers of Power, the whole show, what did y'all think about book 2?
Like a rating wise?
Yeah.
Interested.
And it was the first episode, so that's like a pilot.
Right.
So those could be a little bit weaker.
Disappointed, excited,
Or not as excited, or
Not as excited.
Not as excited as
Not as excited because it's looking like it's going to focus on Tariq, and I don't like him.
Oh,
so I'm not nearly as excited.
I don't mind Tariq, but it's a little unfair because it is just one episode.
It is,
and we all know Tommy coming back. Some other ones coming back. We all know by the mid-season, yeah. So
I would say Method Man, because he can just stand there and breathe, and I would listen and watch.
Oh Lord,
I hurt him. So Method Man,
he was looking in them suits.
Yes,
Mary J gonna be something this season.
Mary J,
yes,
Mary J. The return, hopefully, the return of Tommy. That's what's gonna keep me going.
I know Tommy coming. Tommy's making an appearance. I can almost guarantee it.
Yeah, I hope so.
Because the last Power Confidential that I watched at the end of the 6th season, he didn't come out and say that, but he sure did hint. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. But he couldn't come out and say, but yeah, there's a big old hint. So I'm hopeful. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I don't mind Tariq because I mean, the whole point of the last several seasons, he was a snot brat.
Yes,
he was, and he was doing stuff just like teenagers do to act out because he was mad at daddy, and we know that. But he was doing some really disrespectful stuff. And,
like I've wanted him to be killed for at least 3 seasons.
A lot of people did. I didn't. But a lot of people did. A lot of people did.
Wow.
A lot of people did. So, did you watch the Power Confidential with his character in it?
No.
The actor, he's been on like a couple times, and the first interview he did on that Power Confidential show, he was saying he was on there. Omari Hardwick was on there as well, and one other person, and I think it was the actress that played Angela's sister, the sister. But they was talking about how he would be like, going to the store or something. And he said, some guy was across the street yelling, "Hey, yo, Tariq, I'm going to kick your ass, boy. You better not do that to Tasha."
Oh, no.
Wow. And then the guy asked for his autograph.
It's just character.
But he said he just had no idea how much that character resonated. But a lot of people, he said he got a lot of emails and like different comments about, yo, man, I know how you feel. Ghost is fucking up, man.
We take our shows seriously. People, if you were to meet a character on the street, you'd be like,
that's true. It's hard to say.
Right? Whether you love him or hate him.
But you know what? The actor that played Dre, he had similar experiences. And he he said in one of his shows, I think they are on Stars as well. I think you can go back and look at them. But he said that I believe the character Dre was like maybe 2 or 3 episode arc, but that the audience responded so favorably to him that they wrote a bigger part.
Oh,
and so he was thanking the audience and everything.
Aww.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
nice.
That is cool.
Because he said from Power, because I think it's maybe one of his first or second ever projects, and he said, but from Power, he's got offers for a lot of different things.
Nice.
And the actress who played Angela, she said that her initial part was only supposed to be a few episodes.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then it lasted like, what, 5 seasons?
Yeah.
Wow.
But Angela's sister, too, she had a really good part because she would come periodically, but she's the one from day one who told her, because they called him Jamie during high school, Ghost, because his name's James St. Patrick, and everybody called him Jamie. And she, from day one, told Angela, you don't want to get mixed up with Jamie again. So she's been on her.
She warned her.
warned her from day
It was
one.
the death of her.
Yep.
And she would tell her stuff like, you know what? He gonna kill you or get you
Oh,
killed.
dang.
Or get you killed.
Yeah, he gonna get you
Damn.
He's
killed.
gonna get you killed. Yeah.
So, Sister A, I mean, us who had never watched Power before.
Yeah.
how
Y'all
did
need to go
you-
back and watch that shit.
I don't think we have 6 years in us. 6 years.
I
I can't.
know.
I
Uh-uh.
can't.
That, but
That's a lot.
it's
I
good.
enjoy
Thank
you guys
for
telling
giving
me.
that. Yeah, I'd rather have y'all give
Yeah.
us that background because it does help us put pieces into place as to who the characters were.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But what did you feel about the
I
first?
mean,
Yeah.
it's okay so far. You know, I'm into it, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's kind
It's just one episode, so
it's
it's
only
hard to
one
say.
episode.
The first episode,
so,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I will say I was confused a little bit about all of the background people and who everyone was.
Yeah.
But I think watching it twice really helped me to kind of put some of those pieces in place. And now
Okay.
this conversation
Yeah.
will help me. So I think
Yeah.
moving forward, I'll have a better understanding and maybe enjoy it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's going to get really, really good because we're gonna start to see not only what develops with Tasha now that she went back to jail, she ain't getting out,
Right.
but also how Tariq is able to mesh all this together because I mean he is in school, he's doing schoolwork and stuff, and he's gonna have to produce for
You got to
this
do his
Ezekiel guy.
schoolwork,
too.
Yeah.
His work
Exactly.
and the other guy's
and
work.
run drugs and get some
Yeah, exactly.
Visit
And
his
make that
mama.
money to pay
And
him
go to court.
Sister.
Right.
Yeah, and go to court and keep his granny happy, Debbie
Yep.
Morgan,
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
They are jamming a lot into these episodes, though.
yeah, they did.
Yeah, that was a lot in that one episode.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
The one thing I didn't like, which I didn't think was, well, I don't know,
What?
accurate, was when he did go to the grandma's house to look in the files for the files.
Mhm.
Oh
And the
yeah.
grandma was like, well, you need to come home. You need to help me take care of your sister. And I was like, I don't know of any black grandma that would have said, stop going to school and getting your
Thank you.
education and
Yeah.
come and help me raise your sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That to me didn't feel true.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was like,
and it wasn't.
I
Why would
agree.
they have her say that?
Yeah.
I agree.
And from what we know about his grandmother, she would not have said that.
So that was off.
She would have had
was.
she would have had a conversation with Tasha, maybe where they discuss, hey, you think it's a good idea for him to be up there and you're in jail and I'm here. I mean, she would have maybe had that with her daughter. And
Or like,
what
how
do you think we
gonna-
had to
how are we
do?
gonna get money?
Exactly.
I
But
see
she
that,
would not
like,
have said that to
Maybe she
him.
would have said, hey, help me figure out how we're going to live
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
pay these bills. But for her to say, come home from school to help me,
Yeah.
knowing that that's his way to get that in here.
Well, not only that,
Exactly.
but that's what Tasha
And his
has
education,
always
too.
wanted for him.
and his
It's-
education.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I'm talking about the grandma, not
degree.
Tasha. I mean,
Yeah,
she's
the
been
grandma.
saying go to school, but the grandma who I can't.
That wasn't true of a grandma.
I don't
No.
think so either.
Yeah. Any grandma
Any grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
I agree.
is bettering himself. That's all.
But
But
if you recall, it was Grandma who tried to get Tasha to stay with James, even though he had Angela on the side.
Well,
Because-
because the mom is money hungry.
Because-
James took care of the mom.
Because where you gonna get
All
your money,
hungry
honey?
sounds like it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So,
he took care of her. So
and Grandma
you want the
lived
money to
with
stop
them.
flowing.
Mm.
Yeah, Grandma lived with
well,
them.
then maybe that was a true sentence for that
She needs money.
woman, the character, to say.
Doesn't
If
care.
she's that money hungry that she would want her daughter to stay with someone who was cheating on her.
She did not want Angela to
No,
divorce
she didn't
James.
want Tasha to.
Tasha to divorce James because Tasha,
Yeah.
her first instinct was,
I'm
he
leaving
got
him.
this chick, this
I'm
girl
out.
he went to high school with. Oh, I'm out. And Mama, oh no, you can't do that. You make sure you got your money first. And so even when she did, now that's why she went with to Terry Silver. He was a lawyer, and that was to file for her divorce. She ended up having an affair with him, but still. but she was still, and even he was counseling her. Well, but you know what?
Everybody's sister.
I know.
Everybody.
Well, but you know, you need to be careful because if you want this money, this money, this money. So, you know, it's always been about some money too.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, even though she didn't tell Terry Silver that James was ghost and blah, 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 but everybody knew he had some money. He lived in a penthouse apartment.
Yeah, but the grandma knows the ultimate goal is to get all of the money and inheritance. And you know he has to go to school for that.
Yeah,
well,
but
but
there's no way around it.
That's true.
That didn't make sense.
That's true.
But hopefully they do better with those details. Like that.
Yeah.
That threw me off. I was like, well, what? No.
Right.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
She'd be like, look, when you get done with classes, though, bring that over so I can take a break and go get.
I think they probably put that in there. Right.
Yes.
I think they put that in there just to show some kind of conflict. You know what I mean? Like, well, you do this, and so he could utter those lines. No, I got to finish school and blah blah.
I'm doing this
so I can take care of y'all.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah. I just, but she had me dying when she said to Tariq, "Oh, the guards can listen to your conversation, but I can't," when he was trying to go. And I thought to myself, you know what? But hey, she got a point.
Yeah, because
they listen to, they record all them jail.
Yeah,
So I was rolling. I said, you know what, Grandma? That's a good point.
No, it ain't a good point. Being nosy.
It was
okay.
It was a good episode, I thought. I mean, it was a good beginning
the
for
next
after.
What happens and what
I'm
all the
interested to
turmoil
watch
that
the
gets
next one.
caught up
See
in.
where we're going.
Okay, y'all. So we would love to hear from you. See what you thought about Ghost Power Book 2, whatever. Book 2,
Power Book 2.
Book 2, Ghost. Whatever the
long ass name.
Long ass name.
We gonna call it Power Book
Semicolons, whatever the heck they got in there.
Power 2.
Power 2. That's
Power
even
2.
better.
Let's say that.
Yeah.
Power 2.
Power 2.
No books.
Let us know. Yeah, why is it book? But
I don't know.
They trying
That
to
throws me off too.
Yeah, they just trying to be different rather than
We don't
series
like it.
2 or season 2 or whatever.
Well, they weren't different because they didn't even change the theme song.
No, they didn't. They used the same theme song.
Is it the same intro?
Same
also?
exact
intro.
Because, honey, that intro got me cross-eyed with all the stuff merging.
Oh, did it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But it makes sense, though, for the original Power because it was showing the intersection between living that high life and
the thug
being
life.
a drug in the streets. And I mean, ghosts kill people. He was the kind of thug leader that, yes, sometimes some other of his little underlings had to go deal with things, but he will go kill you himself. I'll take care of it.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody never know it was him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. He was slick. He was
We're going to keep that shit short and call it Power 2.
Yes, Power 2.
I agree.
PSS.
Is the actor Omari Hardwick, is he still canceled? Is he still a victim of cancel culture?
I don't know.
He is.
I think he is just for now. Yeah.
Oh.
Just for now, probably.
Let's not even go there. I'll go to the Twitter streets to find out what happened with that. No, it was black, white.
It was all Twitter.
All Twitter.
It was all
That's
Twitter.
how you know that's bad.
Was on his ass quick, honey.
Every Twitter united.
I mean, all the Twitters.
Twitter unite.
He got
his
dragged.
ass.
It was.
Yes.
It was.
But anyway, so we would love to hear what you thought about this new series, Power 2, and the first episode. There are several ways you can reach us. You can send us a voicemail by calling 972-755-1215. You can leave us an email at sistahspeak@gmail.com, or you can send your voicemail through your email. We love that too. You can also find us outside of just sending in your feedback on Facebook at facebook.com/Sistah Speak podcast. And we have a private group called Sistah Speak Nation, which is a ton of fun where we get together and talk about everything, any and everything, except politics. That's the one thing we don't talk about. But we have a lot of great conversation with other Sistah Speak family members.
Yep.
You can also find us on Instagram, Sistah Speak Productions, Twitter, _Sistah, and our letters. And at least 3 of the 4 sisters tried to live tweet late on Saturday / Sunday
subtle shade,
night.
wasn't it?
No, that's not shade. It's true. 4, 'cause one is an early riser.
I'm an early bird. Y'all are night owls.
Yeah.
The way it is.
So true. And so that's _Sistah in our letters if you want to find us there. And then we're also on Patreon, where normally you get access to our video podcast, but we are putting this one out for everyone to see and enjoy. So that is patreon.com/Sistah Speak, where you get early access to our podcast. We have some other video commentaries, bonus footage. We also have some alert and ringtones that are fantastic. You will laugh every time you get an email or text.
Yes.
Hearing our voices come through.
Yes.
And so go there and check out all the different tiers that we offer. You can get started for $5 as the lowest level, which is pretty good. And we have a ton of fun over there creating content for our Patreon subscribers. And our website, finally, is sistahspeakproductions.com, where you can get access to all of our podcasts, see where we're at, see what we're up to, and just learn a little bit more about us sisters if you are new to our podcast. All right, that is it, y'all. I am Sistah K.
I'm Sistah J.
I'm Sistah LM.
And I'm Sistah A.
We'll see y'all next week. Bye.
See ya.
Toodles.
We out.